Thursday night baseball on tap from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Diamondbacks. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
It's a date that's been circled for weeks, and it's finally here. Opening night on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Arizona Diamondbacks.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Zack Greinke gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And the new season is underway as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tomas has it in his sights. He's got it one away.
At a second, the left fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
In is Gerardo Parra, career line against Greinke. He's got 12 hits and 41 ABs. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. Greinke, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Gerardo Parra is the second out of the opening frame. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he'll take a look at ball one. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a good start here for Zach Greinke. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing. So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Descalso. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Story scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting second, the shortstop.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's a .333 hitter. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Into the box, David Peralta. Swinging a drive to right by Peralta. This one's got some carry. Gone! David Peralta with a two-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and Arizona moves that in front now 2-0.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
Batting fourth.
Here's Yasmani Tomas.
Yasmani Tomas.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Heading for second now is Tomas. And he'll reach second now with one away.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Turned on down the line. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. And he'll get in there safely.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Jake Lamb standing in now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blackman going back at the track. Oh, but it's off the balcony. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Batting seventh.
That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Blackman going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Into the box now, Zach Greinke. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Blackman is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead on to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Rockies nothing. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Leading off for the Rockies,
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front.
So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation when your offense gives you a big lead. You know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead, but you want to continue to attack and try and stay in this game as long as possible.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now to the plate, Trevor Story. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Hit hard to the right side. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Stepping in, Daniel Descalso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Digging in, Ketel Marte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. After it is Blackmon. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Ready to take his hacks again, David Peralta, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
In now, Yasmani Tomas. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dull. Back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box, Alex Avila. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Stepping in now, Jake Lamb. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Blackmon going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 7-0. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, A 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Pulled toward right center field. Pollard is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, catcher, LATINOHEAt7799's.
Here's the catcher now, LATINOHEAt7799's. Career line against Greinke. 2 hits in 7 tries. Popped him up. Lamb is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 55, John Gray.
So here now is the pitcher, John Gray. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. A.J. Pollard. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the play, 1 away.
The pitcher number 21.
Stepping into the box, Zach Greinke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line towards center field. Blackman is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Takes this the other way to right. Dahl is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. Hit in the air down the right field line. Peralta is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Left fielder, Gerardo Parra.
In is Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Charlie Blackman.
Settling in now, Charlie Blackman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Good work there by Zach Greinke. His club will hit when we return. Kyle Freeland answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Daniel Descalso. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Blackman patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, David Peralta. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot that time for the former pitcher, David Peralta. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
From left fielder, number 24,
Here's Yasmani Tomas.
Yasmani Tomas.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Yasmani Tomas. First home run of the campaign for him, as they push this lead up to 9 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's
swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble, as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Hit hard down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this one is gone. A home run. Jake Lamb connects for a 2-run home run. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Zach Greinke. Grounded back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Daniel.
Striding into the box, Daniel Descalso. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Dahl is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Another good inning for the Diamondbacks. It's not just the air conditioning that has these folks fired up. We'll be right back at Chase Field in just a moment. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. A fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We'll come right back with more from Chase Field following this. David Peralta will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a shot out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Tomas. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this rattles off the wall way out near the 4-12 sign. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's thrown into right.
Now batting, third baseman, Ernie Lamb.
Striding in, Jake Lamb. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Lined hard toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Digging in now, A.J. Pollock. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Into the box, Zach Greinke. Line toward the alley in left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Driven nicely into the gap. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Stepping in now, Daniel Descalso. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in a scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, Dero, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. As he rips it on the ground to second. But Mayhew towards second. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, David Peralta.
So coming to the plate, David Peralta. He, of course, has launched 3 balls over the fence in this one and possibly looking for number 4 here. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. D-backs out in front, 18-0. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Way in front of that fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Oh, and this pitch is behind him as he has to arch his back out of the way. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When a guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. LATINOHEAt behind now 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Pollock looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Popped him up. Marte is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of the 6th inning, D-backs lead it 18-1. Chris Russin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Heading for second now is Tomas. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Number 5, Alex Avila.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Alex Avila. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Pitch on its way to Avila. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Jake Lamb standing in now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Now in the box, A.J. Pollock. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Hard hit ball to short, and that drops him for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, Hero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And that's through for a hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
In now, Daniel Descalso. Line towards center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Waiting on it is Dahl. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We're through 6 full. Arizona's on top, 21-1. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. In is Gerardo Parra. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Sent on the ground out to second. Descalzo ranges to his left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
The batter is 20, the baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And as you can see, they are way behind. At the plate, David Peralta. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
David Peralta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackmon going back. Still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His 4th in the ballgame as this lead got even wider.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
left fielder,
Here's Yasmani Tomas.
Yasmani Tomas.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. As he rips it on the ground to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Lamb. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. He swings and lines it to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Greinke, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt. He swings and grounds it to short. LeMahieu. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. 8th inning coming up. D-backs out in front, 25-1. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Here's Descalzo at second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Up next for Colorado.
One gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just one hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Marte onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. D-backs lead it 25-1. Up next for Arizona, Daniel Descalso. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 1 for 5.
Daniel Descalso.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider.
Batter number 4, shortstop,
and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Into the box, David Peralta. Liner in there for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
The catcher, number 5, Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Back up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting.
Ready to take his axe again, Jake Lamb, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo home run for Jake Lamb. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
Gone. There to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. We've played 8 full. Arizona's on top 29-1. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Going back to that last at-bat, that's not an easy thing to do, to pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting, the pitcher, Adam Arazuna.
Ian Desmond will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, Ian Desmond.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Hit out towards second. Descalso is there. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
Number 9, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch of the at-bat.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
The 0-1 delivery. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. There's a ball hit softly down to third. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Now the 0-1. Line softly toward the hole, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
29-1 this evening. The Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Zach Greinke earns his first win of the season and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. John Gray allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Tonight's paid attention, 49,033. The Diamondbacks, thank you for joining us here at Chase Field. And remind you to please drive home safely.